I will be presenting on transforming anxiety through servant leadership. So today I will begin with anxiety as the most understood emotion. I will then get into an overview of holistic love and wellness, my business, and how anxiety is transformed through my different business functions. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is a feeling of fear and uneasiness that can help with focus, but can become overwhelming for those with anxiety disorder. So I pulled out some different research, and I was most inspired by Wendy Suzuki. So she's a professor from New York University Center for Neuroscience, but she delved into the research of good anxiety. She emphasized the importance of transforming anxiety into a positive force. So in her quote, she writes, "We need to recalibrate our levels of anxiety to get back to that level where it's super protective of us." So Suzuki explains that anxiety evolves as a means of survival to protect what we value most. It causes us to become vigilant and hyper-focused to ensure we preserve what is most important to us. So Wendy Suzuki goes further, and when asked in an interview, what are the gifts of anxiety? What can it do for us? She said the number one gift of anxiety is productivity. Going back to evolution, our stress response and the anxiety response evolved to be resolved with an action. Our stress is getting our muscles active for action, to take action. In summation, Suzuki's research indicates that anxiety induces motivation, vigilance, and action within us. It is our responsibility to transform this daunting at times stress response to activity and positivity. So my question to begin this presentation is, how can we all better utilize anxiety to change our communities? So getting into holistic love and wellness and how it all began. So in an effort to help the community better understand how emotions can dictate all our qualities of life, Holistic Love and Wellness was born. So Holistic Love and Wellness was founded in 2023 with the intent of optimizing clients' lives through faith, self-love, and meditation. So I currently contract with 3 Milwaukee area organizations through the sector of leadership and coaching. Holistic Love and Wellness has the privilege to serve the Milwaukee area intergenerationally, which is a unique factor. So spiritual life coaching. So Holistic Love and Wellness primarily offers spiritual life coaching services to the Milwaukee community. My practice and spiritual life coaching evolved from my role as a spiritual care specialist. So to get a little bit more into that, as a spiritual care specialist for the Guest House of Milwaukee, I started that opportunity in 2020. That then transformed and evolved into a contract that I was given in 2023 from Wisconsin's Community Services, so WCS, some might know. So once receiving this contract, and to give a kind of a better understanding of what community comprehensive services is, it is a Milwaukee County program that is voluntary based, but an important piece with WCS or with CCS, is a free voluntary program. Community-based program in Wisconsin that helps adults with mental health, specifically anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, and et cetera, and substance use issues. Holistic Love and Wellness provides life coaching services to 12 to 20 clients, either meeting the client at their homes or in the community. Services span anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. So wanting to get a little bit more into transforming anxiety within my practice. So spiritual life coaching transforms mental health issues and substance use issues with clients through individualized sessions, focusing on recovery goals and the formation and revitalization of faith. So services began with an initial assessment tool where I am asking the clients clarifying questions surrounding their faith journey, trauma history, current mental health and substance use issues, and then we create together recovery goals. So asking them to create 3 spiritual and 3 personal recovery goals. Then from this information that is provided, that is when services begin in terms of curating how we will handle each and every session. So a unique detail of Holistic Love and Wellness, it is a spiritually inclusive practice. Servicing all faiths, rooted in goodness and love. That's an important factor. Servicing all faiths, rooted in goodness and love. So I might get the question, what does all faiths mean? Making sure it's rooted in goodness and love. So the recovery goals created will curate services from there to help clients to actualize their optimal faith and achieve their ultimate life vision. I am also asking questions such as, and I would like you all to think about these questions. What is your purpose? How do you envision a faith-based system to best support you in your recovery journey? In what ways have your experiences with trauma sought to impart valuable spiritual lessons? Do you fully trust your faith? And what type of legacy would you like to establish in your lifetime? So each appointment is an opportunity for clients to strengthen their relationship with their faith, find purpose, and define a commitment to serve their community. So business success. Since beginning in the spiritual sector in 2020, I have had the privilege to graduate over 50 clients. Clients are expected to achieve majority, if not all, of their recovery goals. Additionally, they should establish a strong faith-based system to provide stability and support as they move forward in their lives. This foundation will help them to navigate challenges and maintain their progress long after leaving the program. So another business success piece was Holistic Love and Wellness has been waitlisted since 2020. But in starting Holistic Love and Wellness in 2023, that carried over from Guest House of Milwaukee. So I've been waitlisted since starting the contract with WCS as well. So due to this demand last month, Holistic Love and Wellness officially added another spiritual life coach to our practice. My next contract with Alverno College to offer the Servant Leadership Badge Certificate Program. So in partnership with WISL, Holistic Love and Wellness currently has a contract with Alverno and offers a digital credential consists of self-directed learning, reflection, and assignments and activities. It is an introduction into Robert K. Greenleaf's leadership philosophy and ultimate vision for the world. So the last assignment of the course highlights the WISL community by requiring students to attend 3 roundtable sessions. This is a valuable opportunity to foster collaboration and showcase examples of individuals who exemplify servant leadership within their communities. There is more information that will be given about roundtables, but we will be doing roundtables at the end of this conference as well. So transforming anxiety. So in terms of transforming anxiety as a servant leader, Greenleaf postulates in one of his most famous publications, Serving as Leader, can a leader diffuse the anxiety of other people who want more certainty than exists in the situation? Intuition in a leader is more valued and therefore more trusted. So Greenleaf illuminates that foresight, intuition, awareness, and persuasion are all necessary attributes to diffuse and soothe anxiety and any other emotions of associates and staff, which from Greenleaf's perspective, associates and staffs are those being served, those that should be served as leaders to the organization. So, these attributes are crucial for instilling trust, belief in the organization's ultimate mission. It is the responsibility of the servant leader to foster hope and confidence in the future, even amidst various organizational challenges and chaos. By demonstrating empathy, active listening, and supportive communication, which is huge, a servant leader can create a safe environment where individuals feel valued and understood. Ultimately, cultivating such an atmosphere empowers associates to navigate uncertainty with a sense of purpose and trust in their leadership. So my final contract is with St. John Antietam High School and Tenor High School, which formed a cooperative in 2022 to establish a junior varsity and varsity girls basketball program. So Holistic Love and Wellness has been contracted as an assistant basketball coach since the cooperative began. And the program, as a success, the program has maintained a junior varsity and varsity team and has improved in wins each year. So in terms of transforming anxiety, when we think of sports coaches, do many of us believe that the role develops athletes mentally and emotionally? Sports coaches absolutely develop the whole person, as mental and emotional issues don't just disappear when an athlete steps onto the court. As coaches, we are teaching emotional intelligence, teamwork, and sports skills. We are also helping athletes to maintain their emotions and build mental strength. As a coach, I care most about building well-rounded young adults. Success on the court is a bonus. It is not a requirement. Saying that again, success on the court is a bonus. It is not a requirement. So in closing, when the Buddhist monk, and I want to make sure I end on a spiritual note. So in closing, when the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh was asked, "Aren't you worried about the state of the world?" I allowed myself to breathe. Then I said, what is most important is not to allow your anxiety about what happens in the world to fill your heart. If your heart is filled with anxiety, you will get sick and you will not be able to help. Anxiety is the illness of our age. Even though things are not as we would like, we can still be content, knowing we are trying our best and will continue to do so. Thank you.